So while Howard is here, we shall start reading Dollhouse. Vinvon, you keep me updated if the sound is acting up. But yeah, okay. Dollhouse is the next one, and there is a extra section which will make it a bit longer, but not too bad. Okay. Fans, seems like today's SCPs are all medium to short in length. Yeah, okay, that's good. We like that for Sundays. We like that for Sundays. At the end, maybe you should like always like. No, never mind. I won't say it. Euclid. Only D-class level personnel are permitted to enter the building containing SCP-1851. 6 to 10 armed guards will be stationed around the perimeter of the building containing SCP-1851. A 2-meter tall chain link fence is to surround the 200 square meter property. Unauthorized individuals entering the property are to be or to leave. Individuals are to be administered Class C amnestics if non-compliant and deposited in medical center. To prevent SCP-1851 from actively obtaining subjects, a rapid is to be released into the building every 3 days. Discarded instances of -1 are to be stored inside until further notice. Description: SCP-1851 is a doll that resembles a 1.57 meter tall female Caucasian with brown hair and blue eyes. Yeah, that's true. That is correct, yes. Why did you scroll down? I didn't click it. I didn't do anything. SCP-1851 resides within a building located near... Footnote says... The building containing SCP-1851 is a Victorian-era styled house that has noticeable external weathering. The interior is distinctly more well kept. SCP-1851 is observed using a remotely controlled rover. SCP-1851 moves throughout the containment site, occasionally performing maintenance on the interior and exterior of the building and grounds. The maintenance SCP-1851 provides include tending the garden, repairing the walls of the building, and cleaning the floors. Personnel on site have reported that SCP-1851 notices the presence of individuals but does not actively attempt to communicate. SCP-1851 remains docile until any live member of Mammalia or Aves enters the building or for approximately 3 days after conversing of -1. If the subject does not meet the requirement for SCP-1851, the exact requirement are yet to be determined. The subject will be killed and discarded upon entering the premises. SCP-1851 has shown noted preferences to all members of the biological order Aves. I assume that's how you say it, but actually, you know what? Or Aves, I don't know. This pronunciation.
Aves.
Oh, Aves, of course. The third option that I did not pick, but I should have gone for the first. SCP-1851 will then transport the animal referred to as -1. Wait, actually, I didn't finish the footnote, did I? The Aves in the following mammalian families: Canidae, Ursidae, Felidae, and Hominidae. Within the confines of the building, at which point the subject will undergo systematic unconversion, changing it into a rudimentary doll. The initial stage of the conversion is the shrinking of the subject, ending with when the subject shrinks to 1/10 of its size. The subject's internal mass becomes either a hollow cavity or cotton based on analysis of the skull -1. The subject's skin is converted into porcelain or plastic if made hollow, or cloth if filled with cotton. After evaluating -1, SCP-1851 will either store the object in a toy box in the nursery or discard it. Attempts to retrieve instances of -1 that have not been discarded have resulted in the destruction of 2 rovers and 3 drones. Retrieval of discarded instances have yielded no reaction from SCP-1851. After the process is completed, SCP-1851 returns to its typical behavior. If SCP-1851 does not have any interaction with a new instance of -1 for approximately 7 days, it will actively seek organism for the conversion process. It's always good to know that one of these SCPs just like decides to like, if it ain't gonna come to me, I'll come to itself. I'll come to you. It's always nice to know, right? Addendum. The Foundation was first alerted of SCP-1851 by reports of people being forcefully moved out of their homes and disappearing near the town of Mobile Task Force 53, aka Collectors, was sent to the house to determine the cause of the disappearance. Addendum 2. On the 7/6/2000, researchers noticed a sharp increase in stockpiling behavior and doll producing from SCP-1851, followed by a complete cessation of activity on 7/8/2000. On 7/9/2000, audio devices placed within the building recorded sounds resembling humans singing. Or, I'm gonna tell you one thing, guys. If I'm ever in a Victorian building, and in that building, I start to hear either A, a woman singing, or B, a baby crying, you will believe that the Flash is real, because I will become the Flash. I will run so goddamn fast out of that place. I might as well travel back in time to the time I never visited that place to begin with and was not aware of it. That's how fast I will go. I will untraumatize myself by going back in time. Due to the docile state in which SCP-1851 was in, clearance was given for researcher Julia to enter the building, with accompaniment from security officer Dwight for purposes of documentation. Upon entering, researcher Julia found SCP-1851 moving around the home's kitchen, apparently docile. SCP-1851 was approached and attempts at communication were made, and closed are results of researcher Julia attempt. It's probably worked so far, which is why you've never been in those circumstances in the first place. Yeah, you think like I untraumatized myself like 5,000 times by now, and that's the only reason why I'm still alive. You know what? That's Dr. AfroFluff canon now. The reason why Dr. AfroFluff exists is because every time something horrible happens, he just goes back in time and makes sure that it doesn't remember what happened, but also will never go to that spot again. Okay, we have a record of SCP-1851 interaction, which is not very long. Date. Sorry. 7/10/2000. Researcher Julia interviewed SCP-1851. Hello, can you understand me? Oh, of course. I've been taught English very well. Can you tell me what you're doing in this house? Well, lately I've just been keeping it tidy in anticipation of my family's return. Father loves coming home to a clean house. I see. What can you tell me about your family? Oh, they're very nice people. I'm sure they would love to meet you. Mother loves having guests, and her daughter is very polite. Wait, mother loves having guests, and her daughter is very polite. Like, okay. Why have you been singing? Because a special day is very near, and I'm trying to create a nice atmosphere. And I'm also rhyming sometimes, you know? Special day? Oh yes, the young mistress' birthday is only a few days away. Such a happy occasion. I see. I do hope she will return soon. I have worked very hard on her gifts. Gifts? You mean the dolls? Yes, she's very fond of the dolls, you see. Can you tell me how old she will be? Well, this is a celebration of her 9th birthday. It is long overdue, and I have no intention of celebrating later birthdays until she has celebrated this one. I've been trying to gather ingredients to bake or something, but I'm afraid it has been a while since Mother has gone for groceries. When was the last time you saw your family? It has been a very long time. I'm afraid I cannot remember exactly. Is it possible that they won't return? Of course not. When I was assigned to this family, it was with the express promise that it was a temporary position. My family will return soon enough. Until then, I will continue in my duties. What exactly do you do? Becomes agitated. I think you should leave. I'll not have you upsetting the young mistress when she arrives. End log. So he's assigned to a family, but he also talks. SCP-1851 also says my family. Is he talking about the same family, or is he saying two different families? Like its family lives with the family that hired it, or because like from the way SCP-1851 talks, they make it sound like the family that hired them is also its family, but it's always jumping between different like addressing the family differently. SCP-1851 ceased interaction at this time and turned away from Mistress Julia. Before leaving, Mistress Julia noticed an inscription on SCP-1851's back. A note was made of this, and surveillance within the house was later able to get a clear image of it. SCP-1851 returned to normal behavioral patterns 1 day later. Inscribed on the back of SCP-1851, "To my beloved daughter, I know I can't be there for you, and I'm sorry. I wish I could. I hope this will help." Okay. Interessante. I'm trying to think what is the true relationship with the family and the SCP? Like, are they family? Is he an employee? Is he a father of the daughter that became employed by his ex's family? I don't know. But hey, at least it's an SCP that takes that shows about Vin Diesel. The SCP's like, it's all about family. And damn, Foundation Nepo babies. Oh yeah. This SCP is just like, I care for my family. I'll do anything. The Mistress. I haven't heard the word family so often since Fast. Yeah, exactly right. Reshaped. Wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, hey! Welcome. Alright. Okay. Here we go.